Hi there. If you're lucky to see this video, just be rest assured that your struggle for job hunting is about to come to an end because this website is one you don't really want to miss at any point in time. One thing I really want to say to you is the fact that so many people actually know these websites exist, but then they never knew that there is a strategy, a kind of method they can use to explore opportunities on those websites. So this is exactly what I got, and I feel I should share with you so that you can quickly, leverage this medium equally. This is actually an example of responses that I got. This is an example as well. This is also an example for responses I got. Whether you are looking for on-site or remote job websites, it works perfectly for the two realms. In fact, for hybrid, for those who are actually interested in that as well. I feel this video really has to come because of the little jinx that I just broke yesterday. And to be honest with you, it's a compliment of good intention and commitment. And I believe if you're actually being consistent with your application, doing it the right way, getting your feet, your strategy from the right sources, obviously you are bound to win in a short while. So that was what I said from the beginning. If you're lucky to see this video, be rest assured your struggle is actually about to come to an end. So let's get to work. So the name of the website is Indeed. So literally there are three things I'm going to tell you in the course of your job application on Indeed. Unlike any other website, I've actually trusted this website for so long and it's working obviously in the old, and I've seen that this is actually something a beginner can even start with. Regarding the current role, I feel I should share the news with you guys, and three things that I'm going to be mentioning them one after the other. The first one, date filter, and I'll tell you the benefits later on. And the second one is actually about the location. So I'm going to be telling you how you can actually use it to secure on-site jobs as in Nigeria and a remote job as as an international person. And the third, but not the least, is actually about your resume format. So which we are just going to be talking about before the end of the video. Just ensure you stay put. So the first thing, you have to come to Google, then you type Indeed. So let's wait for it. We have the very first information about the website, which is our latest jobs in Lagos. Because I actually have a profile on this website, that's why it's actually showing me this location. So I have jobs in Lagos. That is this, an amount of 7,005. Okay, jobs are available in Lagos. So these are the openings that we have on the website. So literally, you don't really want to stretch too much. So the basic thing you want to do is to come in here and click. So let's wait for it while it loads. Let me quickly sign in into my account. This is actually the landing page of Indeed. They can see the way everything actually looks. So these are information about available jobs. This is actually for people who are looking for on-site jobs. Okay, so put your position in here. So for instance, you're looking for accountants. This is actually the result of the search for accountants. So we look at it. In fact, this is actually one of the benefits that I mentioned about Indeed. So there's a way they actually collect all the the job offers, the openings, the remote and the on-site that are actually within a given location. So there's a way to put them together that you'll be able to see them. I'm even surprised to see that accountants can be can actually be done in a remote capacity. So for someone who is actually interested in this, you can go for it. We have other ones: mail coordinator, business manager, accountant, and design. So the question is, which of all these is actually recent? You want to check that as well. You don't just apply to jobs because it's been listed. There's some of them might have been there for ages, for days, for weeks and months, and you don't just want to waste your time applying to old jobs. So just come up here, then you'll be able to do the dates filtering. So then you want a job that actually falls within the 24-hour span. Okay, so then you select 24 hours, then you update. The job has actually, it's been filtered for 24 hours. Then you want to see which jobs were posted within the span of 24 hours. So these are the available jobs right here. So we have head internal control, tax specialist, junior accountant, junior accountant. So these are jobs that are very new that you can benefit from. So you don't just want to make a random application for jobs that are old already. So literally, that's how to go about it. Let's try this as well. Let's try this. Quantity surveyor. Let's see if this is actually available on the website as well. So it is asking me what's the location or something, but then I don't want a location. I just want to search a job. Okay, let's find the job first, if that job is available here. So quantity surveyor. So we have jobs under this category as well. You know why I'm actually checking this? It's simply because somebody asked me about this job. So I just wanted to, to establish the truth that Indeed can definitely work for practically almost every walks of life. So now, what if we now do the date filter? So that means we have some jobs that were just posted within the span of 24 hours. So this is exactly what I did, and the recency is one thing you actually want to benefit from. So for a content writer, it's it's the cheapest thing you can actually get from online. So let's just do this. Content writer, then the location. I'm not putting any location still, so let's just find. So content writer, so we can see all these. So these are jobs, I think I have an observation here. So each time you're applying for a job on Indeed, that you see something like this, you see this, apply on company website. You just really don't want to waste your time, obviously, because this kind of jobs must have been posted somewhere else before being brought to Indeed. Okay, so don't even waste your time on that at all. Just look for jobs that you can apply to on Indeed. So you can see something like this. Wherever you have, apply with Indeed. So that means this kind of job, you can proceed with your application on Indeed. Then it will be submitted directly from here. So you don't have any problem with it. So just look at the description beneath here and it will be done. You've been able to examine the content of jobs for on-site. Now let's quickly move to the second phase, which is actually for remote preference. So how do you get remote work from Indeed? So the very first thing you need to do right now, which of the countries are you looking for? Precisely, you have to get that right. So is it jobs from the UK, or jobs from the US, or jobs from Germany, from Russia, from all those countries we have Indeed. So then one thing you want to know is that each time you go to your Indeed, if you see NG on your Indeed job, that means it's actually a job from Nigeria. Okay, meanwhile, if you are looking for jobs outside of Nigeria, then you have to be specific about the that keyword that actually represent that country. So if, for instance, we are looking for jobs from the UK on Indeed, so all you've got to do is to do what? UK Indeed, and you search. So the moment you do this, it will take you to jobs that are actually from the UK. So if you look at this, you can see uk.indeed.com. Just do your basic search the way we actually did for Nigeria. And one thing you want to do differently is that you must always add remote to jobs that are actually coming under this category, due to the location differences. Okay, that's just, you can do this for Nigeria search as well. Okay, because this is mainly out of Nigeria, that you want to specify that this is the kind of job you're actually looking for. So these are results here. E-commerce specialist, someone who writes for e-commerce content writer, cybersecurity, social media content creator, social media manager, remote, and all that. So how do you really want to be sure that these jobs are posted within within a span of 24 hours, because recency is one thing you want to play with. You don't want to apply to jobs that have been still on lists. Is that okay? So then always come to the date and do your thing. So these are jobs that are posted within what? 24 hours. I can tell you for free, these are jobs you have more prospects. So freelance content and LinkedIn specialist, marketing and custom social guides. Okay, so these are jobs, and you can see on top of some of these jobs, you can see something like this. Often replies within. So there are specifications for companies that will reply to you within a specific day, and the rest assured they will get back. So that is how to go about it. So that is for location preference. Then for somebody who actually prefers the US, what are you supposed to do? You just come here, okay? Then you should know the keyword is only thing you need to change. The keyword. This is what you're supposed to do if you're actually looking for either hybrid, on-site, or remote jobs. And this website has actually proved effective in that capacity. The last but not the least is actually about your work, your resume. Ensure you have the format that stand the test of time. Okay, we have three categories of resume format. The first one is what we call reverse chronology, the second one skill based, and the third one, but not the least, is a combo format. So the first one is actually meant for a fresh graduate, the second one for someone that has a mid-range experience in that field, and the third one is actually for senior levels. So, but I'm not going to be doing this over, but if you're actually looking for comprehensive explanation guide on how to go about this, I have a link up here where you can actually, where you can get it done as quickly as possible. This is going to be the end of this video, and I really want to believe that if you are being consistent with your application, trust me, your win is not going to be far-fetched. So guys, this is going to be the end of this video. And if you have been able to learn something really remarkable at this point, I really want to believe that you shouldn't have any hesitation to push the subscribe button. Sincerely, this is one of the things that gives me the motivation to keep coming here. So, thank you.